This is Haneda Airport, air gateway to Tokyo. It's past 11 p.m. An international flight has just arrived. There's a spot that's become popular with passengers arriving on late-night flights. A courtesy bus is waiting to whisk them directly there. These travelers have come from Hong Kong. The bus trip takes about 15 minutes. They arrive at a 24-hour onsen hot spring resort in the Heiwajima district of Ota Ward. Since October 2015, foreign airlines have been selling onsen visit packages to passengers arriving on late-night flights.
I just know this place when I'm in the flight, and they have some promotion leaflet to give me.
Where are you from?
USA, California.
The information is also available in the airport website, so it's very convenient.
The resort is supplied with 150 tons per day of natural hot spring water, which comes from 2,000 meters underground. In this area, you can watch a large screen TV as you soak.
I've been sitting for 11 hours, it's very tiring, and this is it helps all the muscles just relax.
There are also jacuzzi baths. A range of body care services is offered. Treatments like massages and foot rubs will work out your aches and pains after a long flight. There's a relaxation area with 60 reclining seats for those who want to nap. It includes a women-only zone, offering female guests additional privacy. Since you can stay at the onsen until 2 p.m., some people use it as an alternative to a hotel.
You come to Japan, you want to experience Japan, right? You don't want to be waiting until stuff comes up, stuff opens. So it's nice that this is open 24 hours and you can come here and experience the culture while you wait for everything else to open.
All right, so here we are in Kamata, which is part of the Ota Ward, and today we're going to get into some hot springs. I love hot springs, so I'm really looking forward to it.
JR Kamata Station is 10 minutes from Shinagawa Station on the Keihin Tohoku Line. Ota Ward has 45 public bathhouses, or sento, the most of any ward in Tokyo. Many sento in Kamata use natural hot spring onsen water, and they're generally very affordable. Michael is meeting up with someone who will show him around a couple of Kamata sento.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey, I'm Michael.
I'm Steve.
Steve, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sudeep is from Nepal. He's lived in Japan for 12 years and is a huge fan of onsen. First, he takes us to his favorite onsen bathhouse.
Yeah, this one Hatsunuma Onsen. I came here more than 20 times in here.
You like it that much, huh?
Yeah, the atmosphere is very good in here, and the owner and the customer are very friendly.
It's an 8-minute walk from Kamata Station.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
どうも元気で久しぶりで。今日2人で友達とよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。お名前は？
マイケル。
マイケル。あ、よろしくお願いします。
Mr. マイケル。
The bathing fee is 460 yen. You can rent or buy supplies like towels and shampoo for an additional charge.
これでゆっくりお風呂入ってください。ありがとうございます。
Into the changing room. Here, you remove your clothes and place them in a locker with your personal belongings. This onsen's bathing hall has tiled walls. There's a spectacular hand-painted mural of a waterfall. In Japan, before entering the tub, you should always wash your body thoroughly.
This feels good.
Oh, yeah, really nice.
So what is it about this onsen that makes you come so often?
This water is very, not so high. We can hot our body, by step by step. That's why I like it here very much.
What's the best way to bathe in an onsen? We asked a certified expert, Yasuhiro Ishikawa.
I recommend soaking in a tub that's less hot. At a temperature of around 39 or 40 degrees, you can soak a little longer than in a hotter bath. That gives the parasympathetic nervous system time to take over, which relaxes you. The ideal length of your soak really depends on your purpose. If you want to warm up your body, then 6 or 7 minutes in the water should do it. That's enough time to get a light sweat going on your forehead.
Different onsen waters have specific health benefits. This is a salt spring with lots of salts dissolved in the water.
The effect of the salt bath is to deposit a lot of mineral salts on the skin. This helps your body retain heat. It has a powerful warming effect. It's good for people whose bodies run cold.
If you want the warming effects to last, Ishikawa recommends not showering after your soak. The ideal number of soaks in one visit is 2 or 3, and Ishikawa suggests resting out of the water for about 5 minutes in between soaks. One great thing is how easy it is to strike up a conversation while you enjoy the water.
この温泉はよく来てますか？
週に3回ぐらい。
週に3回。すごい。いや結構好きですか？
好きですね。このお金ですか？
僕はアメリカです。
アメリカ。
はい。気持ちいいです。気持ちいいですよね。
それでいいでしょ。だから暑くないからね、少し温まってね、そしてやると非常にいいんじゃないですか。
After 30 minutes, Michael and Sudeep are done.
Oh, nice.
Thirsty after a hot soak? Well, there's free herbal tea.
いただきます。
いただきます。
どうぞ。
It's really good. Yeah. Thank you.
Good taste?
Yeah, it's very good. Thank
Ah,
you.
thank you.
美味しいです。
美味しい。
いつもはい。
お風呂に入って心も体も温まって、それでね気持ちよかったよって言ってくれたら本当に幸せですよ私は。
Sudeep takes us to the next spot. It first opened in 1937. This onsen bathhouse is a 10-minute walk from Kamata Station.
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
いらっしゃいませ。
The place is pretty busy. What kind of water does it have?
What is this?
Yeah, it's hot spring,
Black hot spring?
Yeah.
This is called a black spa onsen. The deep black color of the waters is due to large amounts of organic fossil matter. Officially, it's classed as a hydrogen carbonate spring.
These waters beautify the skin by removing excess keratin. This is a slightly alkaline bath. The human body is slightly acidic. So chemically, the effect of the bath is like that of soap. It removes dirt and it also exfoliates the skin. There's a purifying effect.
Feels good. That feels great.
It smells like a tsuru-tsuru.
Yeah, in Japanese, it's tsuru-tsuru. It really just feels smooth and this is really nice.
After a soak in that remarkable black spa, let's hang around for a special event. This onsen serves as a gathering place for locals. Today, there's a talent show, one of 3 held each year. "38 onsen regulars are taking part in the talent show today. Their performances include Japanese dance, singing, and more. Sudeep isn't shy about jumping on stage. He shows off his Japanese singing skills. Now it's Michael's turn.
Ima 踊ってどうでしたか？
そうです
楽しかったです。
気持ちよく踊りました
はい。
お客さんが多いんで
お風呂ですか？
はい。
1週間に3回ぐらい。
あ
肌はツルツルです。
ツルです。
はい。
After enjoying the talent show, a lot of these people will be heading for a relaxing soak. A slightly longer trip brings us to a place where you can bathe while appreciating the great outdoors. This is Chichibu in Saitama Prefecture. It's 80 minutes by express train from Ikebukuro Station to Seibu Chichibu Station.
So here we are in Chichibu, which is close to Tokyo. And ever since the Edo period, it's been well known for their good hot springs. Let's check some of them out.
It's a beautiful time of the year with the turning of the leaves. The concrete jungle of Tokyo seems far away amid the spectacular red and gold foliage. And here's our next stop. It's about 15 minutes by car from Seibu Chichibu Station. This ryokan, or traditional Japanese inn, was built 30 years ago. The buildings and garden were renovated in 2014 by traditional Japanese carpenters. Manager Hiroki Arai welcomes us. He shows us to this room.
Whoa. Wow. This room is so spacious. The tatami floors are just beautiful.
The room is an expansive 53 square meters. It has Japanese-style tatami floors, but includes Western beds and furniture. Slide open the doors and...
Whoa! Oh my goodness. My own private onsen. This is beautiful.
It's an outdoor bath exclusively for the use of this room's guests. It has a marble and rock soaking tub. The waters here are among the most alkaline in the whole country, and their skin beautifying effects are renowned.
It's nice and smooth. Oh, this is perfect. Looking around me, I can see the changing of the autumn leaves. Oh, this is just such a wonderful experience. Nothing beats having a private onsen.
One highlight of a ryokan's stay is a gourmet dinner. Here, you get a private dining room. Japanese cuisine crafted from local seasonal ingredients. There are 9 different dishes featuring delicacies from the land and the sea. The main course is shabu shabu, featuring herb-fed pork and fresh wild vegetables. The pork is succulent, with a mouth-watering aroma. The maitake mushroom was gathered just this morning.
That's so fresh. It's got a nice, like a taste of the forest to it. That's delicious.
This is deep-fried sweet potato, a local delicacy, with a miso and ginkgo nut sauce.
The sweetness of the sweet potatoes with the saltiness and a little bit of tang to the miso makes a really good medley.
And this is Chichibu soba, a local rustic favorite.
Texture, it's so chewy. Really can bite into it. It's delicious.
A room with a private hot spring? A lavish gourmet meal? Now this is living.
Now that onsen in Shibu, it seems so traditional, and yet they've got that contemporary feel to it and that fantastic tub outside. Wow, what a great place.
Yeah, no, it was really a comfortable place to go. Coming from outside another country, it's such a comfortable place to stay, relax, and yeah, you've got your private tub there.
Right.
You can just enjoy nature while soaking in it. It's just a wonderful experience.
Right. Now, you know, when you live in Tokyo, the closest place where you go for onsen usually is Hakone. But again, Chichibu is really close to Tokyo.
Yeah, Hakone, of course, is very well known for that, having its onsen, but it's actually going by public transportation. It's actually easier to get there to Chichibu rather than Hakone.
I see.
And they have about 30 different inns that have the natural onsen built into them.
I see.
So it's a great place, and it's actually really cheap to go there as well.
So it's you could say that Chichibu might be a little cheaper than Hakone.
Yeah.
Now, what else is there in Chichibu aside from hot springs?
They also have a little quaint, ancient town there. Just these old buildings you can walk around. It's got interesting flooring, and and there's also a really beautiful shrine there as well.
Right, right. And Ota Ward is known for its numerous Sento bathhouses with natural hot springs. With the 2020 Olympics coming around, are they making any preparations to accommodate foreigners?
They're getting more and more information there for in English for foreigners, and it's also getting the information out how to get into a Sento, how to use it, how to bathe properly before you get into the water, right?
Right, right.
So they're preparing for that.
Yeah. So any other onsen bathhouses that you recommend?
Yeah, actually, I went to a great place in Shinagawa that had actually two different varieties of hot spring that you get into. It had a black spa and also had a salt bath as well.
I think.
And the salt bath is particularly good for if you have little cuts or if you're feeling kind of ill. It really helps cure ailments and really was refreshing to get into.
Let's see. Now, how much does that onsen Heiwajima charge for customers coming off the late-night international flights?
Actually, it's a really good deal. It's for 3,500 yen.
Yeah.
Those coming into Haneda late at night can stay there for the evening. They can get into the hot spring. They get a breakfast with it, and there's so many different facilities where they can relax and chill out. It's a great way to, if you don't want to grab a hotel, it's a great way to stay for the evening.
Okay, now let's take a look at products that can give you an onsen experience in your very own home.
It's time to stop by a chain store in Shibuya to do some shopping. This place stocks a huge selection of housewares and daily goods. It's located a 10-minute walk from Shibuya Station.
Here we are on this floor. We've got all the different bath goods. They've got a wide variety, things that you can bring to an onsen or things that you can try at your own house. In the bath, they have these, and they're made out of Japanese cypress. They have an excellent aroma. And if you go to an onsen, you often can find these. There's a little bench that you can sit on, and then the cypress bucket. And you sit on the bench. You have a seat on the bench. And you fill the bucket with a bunch of hot water, and you lather up, you soap up, and then you just dump it on top of you. And just the smell of the bucket, the whole experience is a great way to feel refreshed after a shower or a bath. So over here
Next, let's check out the bath additives corner.
Looks like quite a wide variety.
On the shelves here are around 80 different bath items. Some are inspired by famous hot springs from around Japan.
This is a set they have, and they actually kind of take the image of these different famous onsen, famous hot springs throughout Japan.
For example, this bath additive formula is based on the Yamashiro Onsen in Ishikawa Prefecture. As you soak in a bright blue tub, you can imagine you're a cloud drifting through a summer sky. The formula's composition is based on the contents of the original hot spring water. It's good for dealing with chills. This bath additive is inspired by an onsen resort in Wakayama Prefecture. The creamy pink hue suggests supple, smooth skin. It contains minerals that moisturize and tone. It's good for people suffering from dry skin.
These products attempt to closely replicate the effects of the original waters. But the color and fragrance are added to evoke the place, to make you feel like you're at an onsen resort in your own bathtub.
Now what do we have here?
These are actually straight from the onsen, straight from natural springs. 100% of the minerals taken from them and put into either a powder form or a block that you throw into your bathtub and use directly.
These items are called yunohana, and they consist of actual crystallized minerals from a specific onsen. They reproduce the authentic color and aroma of the original mineral water. They must be used with certain precautions, though.
If you put in too high a concentration, they can damage sensitive skin. That is a possibility. You should use them sparingly and make sure to shower after soaking in them. That's the proper way to use them. There's an extremely wide selection of bath additives you can buy. So try a few and find out which ones you like best. It's fun to experiment.
Everyone has their own way to enjoy the onsen experience. This facility is perfect for those who don't like the nude bathing of most Japanese hot spring resorts. It's located right next to Toshimaen Station, 14 minutes from Ikebukuro Station on the Seibu-Ikebukuro line. At this onsen, there's an area where you wear your bathing suit.
Size L, please.
Or you can rent a bathing suit if you didn't bring your own.
Okay, looks good. Thank you.
They also sell swimwear. So, if you decide to drop by on the spur of the moment, they've got you covered. This large outdoor jacuzzi uses natural hot spring water that wells up from a depth of 1,500 meters. It's a salt spring, which helps the warmth of your soak linger even after you get out.
This hot spring jacuzzi just feels great. And looking around me, there's trees, the leaves are changing color. There's a Japanese garden over here with a brook running through it. And it's just such a wonderful atmosphere to be in.
Right next to this big tub is a soft water jacuzzi. It promotes soft skin. Alternating soaks between the tubs is a great way to relax your body. Indoors, there's a warm water pool, maintained at around human body temperature. Aquatic fitness programs and other activities are offered here. A new attraction is now open at the onsen. This is a kind of sauna with natural stone floors. Lie down and feel the warmth going right to your core. Temperature in the room is around 50 degrees Celsius, and far infrared emissions from the heated stone promote a gentle sweat.
Wow, this is really relaxing. It feels somewhat like being in a regular sauna, except it's not very hot. It's not completely the same because it's the air is much easier to breathe in, and you break a slow sweat. It's you can lay in here a lot longer.
At this onsen, families and couples can enjoy the delights of hot spring soaking together.
Now, that place with the outdoor onsen jacuzzi, that's more like a European spa rather than a traditional Japanese onsen.
Yeah, it really is. It has so many different facilities to use, and actually it's great for exercise. There's a large pool facility, and you can do aqua aerobics.
They have instructors there as well?
Yeah, they have instructors who will teach you, and the clients there too, they're pretty much only adults. Well, small kids are not allowed into the facility.
I see.
From junior high and up, you can enter it, and it's got a great atmosphere.
Right. So how much does this place cost?
It's 2,310 yen. That includes your bath towel and entry into all the different facilities. And then there's a separate rock sauna, that they have there. And that's an extra 1,000 yen for a 50-minute package.
Very, very inexpensive, I think.
Yeah, it's a really good value.
Right. Now, you also showed us some bath salts. I have a few at home, too, but there's so many, huh, on the market?
Yeah, on the market these days, there's so many different types of salts. Each one can maybe favor a different person, and they pull the minerals from different parts of Japan. So yeah, there's so much to choose from.
Right. So you might be able to have bath salts from Chichibu.
Yeah, exactly.
From the onsen that you went to.
Exactly.
Now, what other onsen-related products are there on the market?
There's actually a couple coming out lately. There's a mineral mist, where you can actually spray on your face or on your body, and it really makes your skin soft, adds minerals back to it. There's also a body soap as well that they have.
Well, thanks, Michael.
Yeah, thank you.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Tokyo Eye 2020.